The moment you're closing below 27.7k, that's when we're going to try and break this low. That basically means our next target is down here. From here, we could see a further 30% dump. Today, we're going to discuss how potentially the bottom is already in. We will also go through what we've already said, which is how we could have one more final push down. We'll go through those targets again and how Bitcoin can change its history, something it's never done before. We've already gone through on the channel, but we'll look at it again. We'll also go into detail about what happened yesterday with this dump over here that I actually called in one of my mentorship lessons with my student, and she was in a trade, and because I said because it didn't break a certain resistance, we were looking at this exact resistance right here. And I said to her, if we're not closing above this, there's no reason for you to close your sell trade. Her sell trade was in minus and it was about to hit a stop loss. The stop loss was a bit above this. And I said to her, if we're closing a 4-hour candle below this, then there's no reason for you to close your trade. However, if we get a 4-hour close that is above this, unfortunately you will have to close your trade in minus. So we're preparing for both scenarios. In her head, I've taught her we're in a consolidation period, we're waiting for a valid breakout. I also warned her we've had fake outs in this area before, so even a breakout potentially might result in a fake out. So let's say she closed her sell trade, be careful from entering a buy trade, because we've had a pump above it here, went back below, a pump above, went back below. So that's something that could have happened there as well. So that she was warned of. And then of course, yeah, knowing and saying that if it's staying below this, then yeah, we're going to continue down, and her trade is back in profit now and still in profit. Personally, if I was trading this right now myself, and if you're in a trade, and even Moana listening now, what I would personally do is, yeah, I would personally get out, because there's no certainty right now this is going to dump. The reason is this is a consolidation period, guys. You can see we initially spiked here. You went back into this previous support as resistance, and then where did you find support? You found support right there. So for me, that's the true support, not this one down here. And we explained this exactly over here with this. And this is how I managed to call this dump to 25.8k. We had an exact target at 25.8k right there. M pattern descending triangle target, which was M pattern here. You can see the descending triangle as well. Resistance, support. And then you broke down two targets, one being the descending triangle and the M patterns target. And then going back to the other chart, the other target was the 1618 down at 26k, which I gave you. So once you meet those targets, you usually form a pattern in the opposite direction. But of course, this is going to take time. This can take months to form the pattern. Look how long it took to do this. This was over 5 months before you started continuing this dump. And luckily enough, we did start getting out of the market around 50%, in and around 39, all the way down to around 37, 36. That is where we majority sold 50% of our crypto. And of course, we've been accumulating ever since we hit this low target, because if I've brought to your attention about this a lot of time, guys. So if you appreciate everything that I do for you, smash the like button. Please like, subscribe and comment, because that is what's going to bring us up in the search results. We also want to get new members on the channel. I've updated the prices and made them even cheaper. Go check out the memberships. There's loads of exclusive things for the people who want to join. No worries if you can't. There's always going to be the Bitcoin video. And yeah, thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Now, going back to this important thing over here, which is something that everyone keeps failing to suggest, is that everyone keeps saying that the bottom last year was 28.8k, but that's not true. If we zoom in over here, you can see there was some resistance hit. Look, when you got above it, if I zoom in for you, when you got above this resistance, you found support, and then you're holding the 20. Look at this massive wick down there. Look at that on the 21st, on January the 4th, 2021, guys. So you flipped the resistance that was December 20th. You flipped it into support on the 30th of December 2020, and then yeah, you found support again in the new year. So that is the true support, the true low for the year, 27.7k. And for me, guys, as long as you're above this, there's no reason to be thinking that we're going to head lower. Okay, so for the moment, as long as you're closing the daily, the weekly, the daily, the daily time frame above 27.7k, which we haven't closed below at the moment. Even though we have gone under, we haven't closed below it. And so as long as you're staying above it, we're not going to head lower. The moment you're closing below 27.7k, that's when we're going to try and break this low. And of course, if we break this low, you can see you're losing the 1618. That basically means our next target is down here, the two targets. It doesn't mean that we're going to meet the final target. That's what it should do. But we know in trading, nothing is 100%. Even though once we lose the 1618, it should go down here. What could stop us is this 2 level. Now, for me, the strongest support is down here. And I've already explained on the channel beforehand how there is a target down there. I can't find that chart now, unfortunately, guys. Yeah, but it was basically, let's go to the weekly time frame. So I don't have the descending triangle on this, but from there to there, put that down there, you can see we do have a target down in and around 19 to 20k, and we've already lost the support. So you're on the way there. What's stopping you is this 27.7k support, that actual low of 2021. And you can see what is there as well, in and around 27k, the 200 weekly EMA. So that's how I know, as long as we're above this, there's no reason to be bearish. You were bearish, I was bearish all along the way down. I told you guys right up there, we're not going up, we're going down. And I said, now that we're up here, we're going to come down to this low. And this is the true support, not this one. This is the true support. So if we lose this, guys, I said we are going to lose that low. And that's what's happened. And I gave you the targets. We've met those targets. We reset the market. That's what you need to do, guys. Look at this white line. When was the last time it was hit? The COVID crash. When was the last time before it was hit? The bear market of 2018. And you've just hit it now. So yes, as you've seen previously, you can go below it. However, you don't tend to stick under it for too long. So yeah, even if we do go lower, as we do have targets lower, what is holding us up at the moment is all of these supports. And if we can actually reclaim that low, 33k, and actually continuously hold it as support, continuously hold this area as support, which you are doing at the moment, but we just want to do it a bit higher. We want to hold the outside of this blue line, the outside above it. We want to stay above it as support, and that would be extremely bullish. But we're going to keep in mind that we could see a further, from here, we could see a further 30% dump. Now, of course, that could get really ugly for the alts. Certain alts might do plus 50% minus. So have that in mind. That is exactly why I'm not going all in at the moment. But I am starting to buy since we load out over here. I've been buying. I've probably bought on 5 separate occasions. But I'm nowhere near all in, guys. Slowly, slow and steady. And yeah, I've explained everything you need to know on the 4 hour, on the daily and on the weekly. I hope you guys enjoyed today's update. Again, if you're interested in the mentorship packages, prices will be increasing, guys. As soon as the market flips bullish again, the demand is going to be crazy. At the moment, I am teaching 4 people a day and I'm constantly got the course selling. If you want to take advantage of these prices, they will be increasing probably 3 months, because this might be going up a lot quicker than we thought. So the demand is going to go up. Prices will be going, like for the mentorship, 650 to 1,000, and for the course it'll be going from 250 to 350, because the demand, yeah, again, is too much. And the value that I'm bringing, the money that I'm making with what I'm teaching you here, you're going to be able to make a living for the rest of your life. So I hope you guys find value in the videos that I provide you, if that's not an option that you want to take. But if you want to go and do the mentorship or the course, head over to my Twitter. The link is always in the description down below, and just simply private message me. Do this within the next 3 months. The best thing to do is start today, guys. I urge you. Now go check out the memberships down below. New prices, new memberships, very cheap, and you're going to get exclusive live streams as well if you want to take on that. Exclusive group live streams where you can ask me anything to do with crypto. And yeah, that's all in the membership section down below. If you want to leave a super thanks, that would be so appreciated. So motivating to see people giving back to the channel after all the free value that I give you guys. I hope you've been finding so much value on the channel over these last few months. And yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.